You know that feeling, right? Assignments are piling up, exams are looming. It feels like a whole second job you never even signed up for. But what if, and this is a big what if, you could trade all that stress for a system that puts you back in the driver's seat? Well, that's exactly what we're going to do. Let's dive in and build that system step by step.
Yeah, I bet this looks familiar. It's that constant, low-level hum of anxiety, you know? Deadlines are creeping closer, your notes seem to disappear into thin air, and your calendar, well, it looks less like a plan and more like a total mess. It's a feeling pretty much every student knows all too well. But here's the thing, and this is a really crucial shift in thinking. Feeling overwhelmed isn't some kind of personal failure. Nope, it's a system failure. And the great news? Systems can be fixed. It is absolutely time for a better one, a system that's actually built to work for you, not against you.
Okay, so let's start by reframing our goal here. We're not just trying to manage a to-do list. No way. We're on a mission to completely conquer student overload. And our very first move? It's all about changing how we think about success itself. This is such a powerful idea. And honestly, it's pretty freeing. Think about it. Academic success isn't some secret talent you're either born with or you're not. It's a science. It's a set of strategies and systems that can be learned, practiced, and mastered by anyone who's willing to build the framework. And that absolutely 100% includes you. Now, before we dive into any apps or start drawing up schedules, we've got to hit pause and start with the most fundamental question of all. Why? Seriously. Because even the most perfect, tricked-out system is just an empty shell if you don't have a powerful motivation pushing you forward. And I mean it. Take a second and really think about this. What is your core reason? Is it about landing that dream job, making your family proud? Or maybe, just maybe, it's about proving something to yourself? Whatever it is, knowing your why is the rocket fuel you're gonna need for those late nights and tough projects. You know, maybe your motivation is super personal. You're forging a future that you design. Or hey, maybe it's for your family, to honor all the support they've given you. It could even be something bigger, like wanting to use your skills to help out your community or your country. Whatever your reason is, you gotta find it and hold on to it. And this quote, it just nails why your motivation is the absolute foundation for this whole thing. Your mindset literally creates your reality. If you focus on the stress and the overwhelm, well, that's where you're gonna live. But if you focus on your why, on that end goal, that's the direction you're gonna start moving. All right, motivation is locked and loaded. Now it's time to build the engine. And look, we're not just gonna randomly throw tasks on a calendar. We're gonna be smart about this. We're gonna build our planner using 3 powerful, proven principles of time management. First up is something you've probably heard of, the Pareto principle, or as most people call it, the 80-20 rule. In the world of school, this basically means that about 20% of your effort, like really mastering key concepts or crushing that big project, is gonna get you 80% of your results. We're talking about your grades. So the key takeaway here isn't just knowing the rule, it's about actually using it. The real challenge is figuring out what that critical 20% is. So our system needs to make those high-impact tasks totally impossible to ignore. That way, we can focus on them instead of getting bogged down in the other 80% of busy work that doesn't really move the needle. Okay, this next one, it's kind of funny because we all know it's true deep down. It's called Parkinson's Law. If your professor gives you a whole month to write a paper, guess what? It's going to take you a month. But if you tell yourself you only have 3 days, you'll somehow get it done in 3 days. The lesson here is crystal clear. We have to set our own deadlines, ones that are ambitious but still realistic. And finally, we've got Stephen Covey's famous matrix. Now, most of us live in that top left box, quadrant 1, just putting out fires all day. And we get dragged into quadrant 3, dealing with stuff that feels urgent but really isn't important. The whole point of a great system is to help you live in quadrant 2. That's the sweet spot. Planning, preparing, doing quality work. That's where the magic happens. So let's recap. We've got our why, that's our motivation. We've got our how, those are our guiding principles. So now it's time for the what. Let's take all this powerful theory and turn it into a real, practical, digital command center for your entire academic life. And this, right here, is where it all comes together. That 80-20 rule we talked about, boom, that becomes a priority column, so you can tag what's most important. Parkinson's Law, we fight back by giving every single task a specific due date and time. See, we're turning these big ideas into actual clickable features in our planner. Okay, but before you even open an app, we have to lay the foundation. First things first, block out all your non-negotiables, your classes, your job, any practices. Next, and please don't skip this, you need to schedule your health. I'm serious. Actually block out time for sleep, for meals, for exercise. This isn't fluff, this is essential for performing at your best. And lastly, get real and estimate how many study hours each class actually needs each week.
All right, now we can jump into a tool. Could be Notion, could be anything you like, and build the actual structure. So you're going to need 4 main parts. A big semester overview table. Think of this as mission control for all your assignments. Then a weekly schedule in a calendar view so you can see your week at a glance. Then add a resource library, one place for all your notes and PDFs. And finally, a simple habit tracker for those daily goals.
And hey, here's a little pro tip you can use inside those study blocks you've scheduled. It's called the Pomodoro technique. It's so simple, but it's crazy effective. You just work with total focus for 25 minutes, then you take a 5-minute break. Do that 4 times, and you get a longer break. It's an amazing way to stay focused and keep from burning out.
So, there you have it. We've built the engine. We have the framework for a seriously high-performance academic machine. But for this to really stick for the long haul, it can't just be functional. It has to feel like yours. You gotta make this system your own.
Okay, now for the fun part. Go ahead and color code your classes. Add some icons or widgets that actually make you smile when you open it up. And most importantly, do not be afraid to experiment. If a layout feels weird or clunky, just change it. Remember, this tool is supposed to serve you, not the other way around. A flexible schedule is a strong schedule. And let's never, ever forget the whole point of this. This system isn't about giving you more work to do. Not at all. The entire goal is to save you time, to get rid of that constant stress, and to give you that amazing, quiet confidence you feel when you know you are completely on top of your studies. So you get the theories, the blueprint is right here in front of you, and the tools are ready and waiting. Really? There's only one question left. With a system this powerful in your hands, what are you going to go out and achieve?